Standby mode initiated. We're here, sport.
Defenses online. Elimination process failed. Enter transition. Initiate weapon phase. Gamma. Turrets hot. Defenses alive and ready to deploy. Defenses online. Threats eliminated. Turrets hot. Turrets hot. Defenses alive and ready to deploy. Turrets hot. Defenses online. Elimination process failed. Enter transition. Initiate weapon phase. Gamma. Defenses alive and ready to deploy. Elimination process failed. Enter transition. Initiate weapon phase. Delta. Turrets hot. Turrets hot. Defenses online. Turrets hot. Turrets hot.
Good job out there, Walker.
actions have helped many and allowed us to get even more projects available. Keep it up.
Security scanning complete. Mr. President, welcome to ARC 422A. You have successfully installed ID accession SLAM. With the SLAM accession, you will be able to temporarily defy gravity and attack enemies from above, creating a powerful kinetic blast. Do it one last time. Good.
Lily, this place has a bad vibe to it.
Like Mom would have said, Rangers must assess the dangers in advance and go in ready for...
Hey, Walker. Down here.
Let's talk.
So, what's the problem?
Problem is, Gulow's missing. And without her intel, we're dead in the water.
How so?
Well, the scrambler should get you past the authorities' security check. The thing is, I need to calibrate it to the current authorities' X system, or else it won't work. Sent Gulo out to recon. She went dark. Right before you got here, I get this. A dispatch, finally.
Marsh, Gulo, I located an old authority hole. I think I can use the uplink inside to access the authority current, find out what sex system they're using. But there's trouble, Marsh. Some immortal shrouded are creeping the hills too, looking for tech and kills. I'm staying low, keeping my eye out.
We've got a defiler spy! Grab her! Bring her back to the Orin Roost!
Marsh! I'm found out! They got me! Marsh!
The immortal shrouded are some sick puppies. They torture for sport. We need the coordinates to that authority hole. And I'd prefer if my best spy remained alive.
Yeah, here's a secret. They're not immortal. They die just fine. I'll get her out.
Well, good luck, Ranger. Do bring that twitchy swill sponge back alive, will you?
Hey, Walker, Loosum here. I got some news for you. Good and bad.
Lay it on me.
Well, the tank we liberated from Clayton's creepy dungeon, it don't run. But I think I have a solution.
I'll swing by your office. I'm approaching Razorneck Roost.
Good. Gulo carries a locust device. Go-to tech for any infiltrator. It'll be emitting a signal that you'll be able to pick up on this frequency.
That's pretty nifty.
We're here, Sport. Come back soon, Walker.
And so, that space will be filled in an instant with a shrouded face and dead-eye gaze. Before the void can suck in decadence, it must and will. Enemy! Deep down! Coming down! Take cover! Fight that discipline! Enemies!
Gulo. Dead. The signal's still active. I'm sorry, Gulo. This will get a little messy.
Marsh. The shroud had made me. Couldn't run. Locked up in a trunk recording this. Guessing I won't see you again. Gotta tell you, you're about the only righteous person I've ever met. Coordinates to the authority holes on this locus. I'm gonna do like you taught me and swallow this thing whole now. Hoping they won't cut me up for it. You'll be tracking the signal to find me, I'm sure. Adios, friend.
Marshal, bad news. I found Gulo. She's dead.
God damn. I'm gonna miss her. Adios, I guess. Till I see you on the other side, old friend.
She gave her life for this. The locus. It's got the coordinates to the authority hole.
Then go. We need to figure out what sex system they're using.
I'm on the way. At least her last recon will not have been for nothing.
Amen to that. She'll be walking right next to us in this fight.
Marshal, Gulo wasn't exaggerating. The whole area is filthy with immortal shrouded.
Same punks who took Gulo. Try to get inside and get me that intel. But be careful. They're assholes. But they're real tough assholes.
I'll get you what you need. Like I said, they died just fine. The Authority hasn't used this place recently, I can tell you that much. Think this'll work?
Trust me, I know how they roll. They slap a new coat of paint on and call it the latest model. We'll find a way to sneak into the Authority current from here.
Marshal, I'm looking at a jerry-rig of pretty epic proportions. Shrouded have slapdashed an old CPU onto the Authority uplink, successfully sucking data out of the main line.
Looks like those assholes did the job for us. Use the Locust to download everything you can. Data is pouring in. Working. We struck gold. I got the lowdown on the sex system.
Pieces of shit. Where were you when a million Shrouded needed killing?
Better head on back. With this info, I can finish up the Scrambler in no time. Project Dagger, here we come.
On the way.
Let's talk.
So, what you got for me, Marshal? We good to go?
Worked like a goddamn charm. Thanks to you. And Gulo's sacrifice. We got the Scrambler fully functional and ready to kick ass. Go on and pick it up. It's your new best friend. That little beauty will shield you from any Authority tech trying to corrupt your system. Trust me, that's a good thing. Now, there's only one significant piece of the dagger puzzle left for you. I want you to seek out Lusum Hagar, Mayor of Wellspring. She'll have what you need.
Okay. On it.
What have you got?
So, what do you got for me, Hagar?
The Feltrite fission cores have been stripped from all the old machines. Clegg must have used them to power his idiotic tower. We need another power supply if we want that tank to run.
You mentioned some good news?
Yeah, the gizmo you planted worked like a charm. Listen to this. Straight off of Clayton's computer.
I am at my rope's end with you, Clayton. I have been more than patient. I have given you endless support, yet you have not delivered on your end. I am beginning to think that Clegg Clayton is not the powerhouse of a man he claims to be. I shall give you one last chance to explain. Consider yourself summoned. Go to the Goliath plant. There you will receive further instructions.
That voice. That conceited goddamn zombie relish. I'd know it anywhere. Did we get the coordinates? Please tell me you got the coordinates.
That we did. It's an area called Twin Falls, a bandit roost currently held by the Goon Squad. I'm starting to think these low-rent thugs are in deep with the Authority. Would explain all that impressive equipment.
If this Goliath plant is any kind of Authority base hidden under some bandit hideout camouflage, then I bet we can find all the felt fission cores we need there.
You read my mind.
I'll follow the coordinates and see what I can dig up.
Good luck, Walker. Watch your back.
Good luck out there.
Walker, you got anything?
Nope, not yet. I'll keep looking. Hagar? There's some kind of gate opening leading into the mountain.
Bet this is it.
Yeah, I'm going in to find out. Look at that. Clegg Clayton's little chopper. Hagar, this place is... I can't believe it. They're actually building these titanic mutant monsters here. They may be preparing for more attacks like Vineland's.
What? Are you sure? Come in, Walker.
Hello? Fuck. Breaking up. Okay, let's just get this fission core and get the hell out of here. Place gives me the creeps.
I'm gonna need a little of that backup you so generously promised. A little extra something for me. And I'll get you what you need.
I have been more than patient with you, Mr. Clayton. If you cannot deliver Wellspring to me, then I will have to take it by force.
Hey, we have a deal, Cross. Let me remind you that I will let you in as soon as I take the mayor's seat.
Oh, your little dream of becoming mayor. I appreciate your dedication, Mr. Clayton, but let me assure you that was never going to happen.
You made me a promise. You lied to me. And to Clayton, you lied.
I would have preferred to take Wellspring quietly, but Blood and Thunder will have to do.
But I am Clayton!
Aim away from his face. I want to preserve his cadaver as a memento.
No, I can go for whatever he's paying you. Oh, no! Oh, you could have been the richest mutant in the wasteland. No!
There. Feltrite fission core. Lasers look nasty. Got the power to reach it. Working. Now for the other one. Lasers are down. Let's grab the core and go. Go. Stop. Mayor Hagar, do you copy?
Lost you there for a while. What you got?
Well, I got the fission core. Also, Clegg Clayton is dead.
You killed him?
No. General Cross gave the order via video uplink. Those armless freaks just gunned him down.
But Clegg was working for Cross.
Was being the key here. Cross was none too happy with Clegg's lack of progress. He was backing him to become mayor and open the gates of Wellspring for his hordes.
Which explains the assassination attempt.
Well, yeah. Cross grew sick of waiting. Figured Clegg took him for a ride. He's coming for your city now, Mayor.
Not if we come for him first. Bring me that fission core and we'll get the Predator tank up and running. Dagger is bringing this war to Cross's doorstep.
Standby mode initiated.
You!
What have you got?
Agar, I got the Feltrite fission core.
So we can finally get the Predator tank up and running.
Wake up and burn it!
Good news, Walker. The Predator tank is a go. Mean, lean, and beautiful.
It's done. Project Dagger is all set up and ready to go.
This is the big one, Walker. The final blow to the Authority, bringing them and General Cross down for good.
I can't wait to get my hands around that wrinkled ghoul neck.
The Predator will take you past the defense turrets. The Scrambler will let you past the gate. And finally, the Serum will wreak all kinds of havoc on any Authority nanotrites left inside Cross, killing them all for good. Now, if you need any additional supplies or have prayers to say, take your time and let me know when you're ready.
I'll give you a shout when I'm en route to Authority HQ.
Walker, I've been meaning to ask you, are you familiar with nanotrite powers?
I got a few tricks up my sleeve.
I figured as much. And I figured you'd like some more. I happened to swoop up this message from a merc working for...
Clayton, I hit the jackpot. There's a whole uncracked arc just sitting here. These asshole shrouded guys.
No. Predator ruse is working. The turrets aren't firing.
There's a platform just in front of the main gate. Drive on up and just let the Scrambler...
Stand by for scanning.
Stay frosty, Walker. Don't twitch. The Scrambler will have your signature and trick the scanner.
Scan inconclusive.
Like I said, it worked. It scrambled the scanning process.
Person procedure Delta initiated. Please present DNA confirmation.
DNA sample?
Thought you had this shit planned out.
Please present DNA confirmation. Threat level rising.
Doc, you there?
Ah, yes, of course. I have prepared perfect digital model of Cross's DNA. I transfer data sequence now.
DNA analysis complete. Welcome back, General Cross.
Close call. You didn't think to test the scenario before, Kvasir?
Oh no, but it all worked out in the end. Now the machine thinks that you are the good...
Okay, I'm inside.
Stay low and lean. You can do this. I don't know. Walker is gonna need some backup.
Sit tight, Lily. Don't rock the boat. The Ranger is in control. No more casualties needed.
Casualties?
Hell no, that's it. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna...
Again, you are resilient like a plague, pointless protege. It is something of a wonder that you've gotten so far, but surely you did not think it would go unnoticed that another General Cross had entered my base.
Shut up, ghoul!
understood that we cannot be stopped.
Stuck! The hell with this!
What you and your senseless accomplices fail to understand is that mankind has run its course. authority shall repopulate the world with beings worthy of the name Homo sapiens. If you manage to come, I would welcome the opportunity to slay you myself. Was already beyond life and death was much more than your feeble-minded and prowling could comprehend. Your pride and arrogance is what killed you all. As with the vulgar Clegg Clayton, you too will be preserved as a memento in my hall of glory. We are entering a new era. An era of purity, discipline, and science. Your death will mark the beginning of the new age.
sentries and allow yourself to be shot like a dog. Protégé, come closer. I am aching to crush you myself.
What will you do now?
This time I will kill you! Permanently!
I believe you on this.
But you can do better. But you can do better. Is this your prize?
realize just how pointless this is? I can cheat you of your revenge every time. Nope. What have you done?
Don't ask! It's science! Wielded by a pointless protege!
The nanotrite virus! To think Dr. Kvasir sent you to administer it, knowing that it would surely kill you too. So, we journey to the afterlife together, pointless protege!
Stay with me, Walker. I'm coming. Come on, stay with me here, Walker. Keep breathing. Breathe. Walker. Walker. Fuck! I got you, brother!
See? I told you he would be fine. A little nanotrite reprogramming cocktail was all that was needed.
I say you got lucky.
But if I can save Walker from doom, then perhaps someone can save Cross from doom too. You need me still. Thanks, let's go.
Ah, you're back. Ranger strong and good to go. You know, that dagger worked like a charm. No more cross clones to worry about. And that we know of. Shame we almost lost you in the process.
Kvasir gambled with your life. The serum you used to kill Cross could have been the death of you too. But he was able to reverse the process once Lily brought you in.
And lucky for him, Lily was about to blow his precious brains out there and then. When you come to, there's gonna be plenty of work for the Violent Ranger yet. But for now, you just rest your bones.
Walker, don't try to talk. I'll be here for you. When you're ready, we got plenty of work to do, Ranger. What have you got? You impressed us all, Walker. The Authority's back is broken. We can Finally rebuilt. But I guess you have your plate full already. I bet there's a lot of work for the last of the Rangers.
There's always another threat growing.
Ain't that the truth? With Cross gone and Clegg Clayton out of the picture, someone else is just gonna rise to the occasion and start stirring shit again.
They need me out there.
I know. Good luck, Ranger Walker.
When you're ready, Walker, there's still a lot of work out there for a ranger and an ace mechanic.
Can't believe you put a gun to Kvasir's head.
Well, I can't believe that they let that psycho roam free out there. He could single-handedly destroy us all. Create some super virus, a new strand of mutant, some damn big bomb, poison.
He's shifty, I know. We got more immediate concerns, huh?
There's gonna be chaos in the aftermath of the battles. Bandit groups are gonna surface. Remains of the Authority war machine are out there, roaming blindly.
Back to business then.
Watch your back.